Long ago in the lands of the Levant, there lived a great and wise prophet. His name was Sulaiman alayhis salam. In other traditions, he is known as Solomon. He was not only a prophet, but also a mighty king, blessed with incredible gifts by Allah. His kingdom stretched across vast lands, covering parts of modern-day Palestine, Jordan, and Syria. His power was unmatched, but his heart remained humble and kind. Today, we embark on a journey to explore one of the most fascinating stories about Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam, the story of the ants. Before we dive into the enchanting tale, let's take a moment to understand the greatness of Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam. Born into royalty, he was destined for greatness, but it was his connection with Allah that truly set him apart. Upon his ascension to the throne, Allah bestowed upon him extraordinary wisdom and abilities. He was granted the unique power to control the winds, command the jinn, and even speak to animals. The jinn, creatures made of smokeless fire, lived in their own tribes like humans. They could be good or bad. And while invisible to us, Sulaiman alayhis salam was given the ability to see and communicate with them. His connection with the natural world was extraordinary, a divine gift that set him apart from all other rulers. With his vast powers, Sulaiman alayhis salam built an empire that reached new heights. He led his people to prosperity, establishing a kingdom where justice and peace prevailed. But perhaps his greatest gift was his heart. Despite his immense power and wealth, Solomon alayhis salam remained humble and compassionate. He treated all of his subjects with fairness and understanding, earning their love and respect. Now, let's delve into the captivating story of Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam and the ants. One day, Sulaiman alayhis salam and his massive army were traveling across the vast lands of his kingdom. Their presence shook the ground as thousands of soldiers marched in unison, accompanied by the murmur of whispers and the clink of armor. The destination of this journey was a distant city, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering trees, a place Sulaiman had yet to visit during his reign. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, casting its warm glow upon the land, the army arrived at the edge of a valley. Before them stretched a carpet of green, dotted with trees that swayed gently in the breeze. The air was alive with the melody of birds, and the scent of wildflowers filled their nostrils, creating a picture of tranquility and beauty. Suddenly, a young soldier, his eyes sharp and observant, noticed a small ant colony near the base of a nearby tree. These tiny creatures, oblivious to the approaching army, were going about their daily tasks, carrying crumbs many times their size and scurrying in and out of their hidden dwellings. Each ant, though minuscule, was a marvel of nature, strong and determined, working together as a team to build their colony. The soldier, touched by their resilience and teamwork, decided to share his observation with the rest of the troops. The news spread quickly, reaching the ears of Prophet Sulaiman himself. Intrigued, he turned to his trusted advisors and asked if anyone had seen these tiny creatures that had caught the attention of his soldiers. Moments later, as if summoned by his thoughts, Sulaiman alayhis salam saw a small ant colony near the base of a nearby tree. These tiny creatures, oblivious to the approaching army, were going about their daily tasks, carrying crumbs many times their size and scurrying in and out of their hidden dwellings. Each ant, though minuscule, was a marvel of nature, strong and determined, working together as a team to build their colony. The sight of these tiny creatures filled him with a sense of wonder and admiration. Sulaiman alayhis salam was a man of deep wisdom and understanding. He knew that despite their small size, ants played a vital role in the ecosystem. They aerated the soil, helped decompose organic matter, and were a source of food for many animals. He had seen them carry large objects many times their size and had witnessed their unwavering determination in the face of challenges. Yet something about this particular ant colony sparked a deeper curiosity within him. Sulaiman alayhis salam, known for his ability to communicate with animals, had heard the whispers of the wind and the songs of the birds, but the ants seemed to have a language of their own, a language he had not heard before. Determined to uncover their secrets, he sat quietly near the anthill, patiently waiting for an opportunity to observe them up close. Days turned into weeks, and Solomon's patience was rewarded. One evening, as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the valley, he heard a faint humming sound coming from the anthill. It was a sound unlike anything he had heard before, a harmonious melody that seemed to resonate with the rhythm of the earth itself. As he listened intently, he realized that the sound was actually a series of clicks and whistles, a complex language spoken by the ants. With his keen hearing and sharp intellect, Sulaiman alayhis salam began to decipher their language. He learned about their way of life, their struggles, and their triumphs. He discovered their intricate social structure, their division of labor, and their unwavering commitment to the survival of their colony. One day, as Sulaiman alayhis salam sat by the anthill, he noticed a lone ant struggling to carry a crumb back to the colony. The crumb, much larger than the ant itself, was a prize they had found after a long and arduous journey. The little ant, undeterred by the weight of its burden, struggled to keep the crumb from falling. Seeing this, Sulaiman alayhis salam felt a surge of admiration and respect for these tiny creatures. In that moment, he realized that their strength lay not only in their numbers, but also in their perseverance and determination. No matter how small they were, they never gave up. They worked tirelessly to gather food, build their colony, and defend their home. As the sun began its slow descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Sulaiman turned to his army, a newfound respect and admiration in his eyes. He told his soldiers about the wonders he had discovered through the ants, about their strength, resilience, and unwavering spirit. He spoke of their dedication to their colony and their ability to work together to achieve common goals. His soldiers, initially amused by the idea of a mighty king spending so much time observing tiny ants, were now captivated by Sulaiman's tales. They too began to see the ants in a new light. They saw their strength, their courage, and their unwavering determination. From that day forward, Sulaiman's respect for the ants grew. He realized that they were not just small insects, but creatures with their own unique way of life, their own challenges, and their own triumphs. He understood that they, like all of Allah's creations, deserved respect and protection. As the years passed, the legend of Solomon and his ants spread far and wide. It became a tale whispered by the wind, carried on the wings of birds, and murmured by the flowing water. It was a story that reminded people of the importance of looking beyond appearances, of seeing the beauty in the small things, and of respecting all life, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem. And so the story of Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam and the ants became a timeless tale, a story that continues to inspire awe and wonder in those who hear it. It is a story that reminds us that sometimes the greatest lessons come from the smallest of sources, and that true wisdom lies in appreciating the beauty and complexity of all life. So the next time you come across an ant colony, take a moment to appreciate the incredible creatures that inhabit our world. Remember the story of Solomon and the ants and the valuable lessons it holds. Embrace diversity. Appreciate the power of teamwork. Respect the strength of the small and recognize the beauty of the natural world around you. Let the ants be a reminder that even in the smallest of creatures, we can find extraordinary lessons that can enrich our lives and shape our perspective on the world. As we bring this enchanting tale to a close, we hope it has inspired you to see the world in a new light. The story of Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam and the ants is more than just a legend. It is a reflection of the values we should hold dear in our everyday lives. First and foremost, it teaches us the importance of kindness and compassion towards all living beings. Regardless of their size or strength, each creature has its own unique purpose and beauty. Just as Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam marveled at the ants, we too should appreciate the diversity of life that surrounds us. Secondly, the story highlights the power of observation and curiosity. Had Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam not taken the time to observe the ants, he would not have discovered their fascinating way of life and the valuable lessons they held. It reminds us to approach the world with a sense of wonder and to never stop learning. Moreover, the story underscores the significance of humility and respect. Even though Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam was a mighty king with immense power, he remained humble in the face of the ants' resilience and strength. It teaches us to respect all living beings and to recognize that true greatness lies not in power or wealth, but in our character and values. Finally, the story of Prophet Sulaiman alayhis salam and the ants is a testament to the beauty of nature. From the vast expanse of his kingdom to the intricate details of an ant colony, Solomon's journey reminds us to appreciate the wonders of the natural world. It encourages us to protect and preserve the environment for future generations to enjoy. As we reflect on this enchanting tale, let us embrace the valuable lessons it holds. May we be inspired to be kind, compassionate, and curious towards all living beings. May we remain humble in the face of adversity and find joy in the beauty of nature that surrounds us. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time and faith. If you have enjoyed this story and wish to explore more tales of wisdom and wonder, be sure to stay tuned for more updates. We look forward to sharing more enlightening stories with you. Until then, may peace and blessings be upon you. Wassalamu alaikum.